Hey guys, I'm going to show you a couple self-release techniques that you can use on your TFL muscle. So first and foremost, what is the TFL muscle? The TFL is a hip flexor on the front side of your hip. So if you were to stand up and feel the bony part of your pelvis that sticks out on the front side of your body, the iliac spine if you want to get a little more technical, but you can really feel it sticking out in the front, and then find where the head of your femur attaches into your pelvis. If you move your leg around a little bit, you'll feel it start to wiggle around in there, and that should help you really pinpoint it. And then those 2 points, the muscle that connects to each of those right in the middle is your TFL. I'm willing to bet that if you're sitting down and you find those 2 points and you feel it, there'll be quite a bit of tenderness in there. If you apply some pressure in there, it should start to hurt a little bit, or you should feel some pressure. So then if you take a golf club and take the head of that club right on the shaft and put it right into that area that we just talked about, and move your leg around a little bit, you can kind of see the golf club will start to move around as that muscle starts to contract and relax. So that muscle can get real tight if you sit for a lot of your day, or if you have a desk job and you spend most of your time sitting. That muscle can tend to tighten up, and then it wants to take over for a lot of our strength training movements as well. So we're leaving a good amount of tension in that, getting that to relax before you do any type of golfing or weightlifting, or even just trying to feel better throughout the day, is going to be really beneficial. So what you want to do is apply quite a bit of pressure into that muscle, lift that leg up to about 90 degrees, and then we'll work on going through some external and internal rotation with that leg, just moving it around, applying more and more pressure, trying to get it to relax. And remember, anytime you're doing any type of inhibition, it's just as much neuromuscular as it is physical. So you want to make sure that you're feeling the compensations that are happening as you're trying to move your legs through that range of motion, and get it to relax with your brain so it can start to move properly the way it was intended. You can also do some marches going through that range of motion. Again, applying quite a bit of pressure into that muscle. Start to feel things move a little bit more smoothly, feel a little bit better. And you don't need to spend a ton of time on this, just about 30 to 60 seconds on each side, and make sure you follow it up with some good strength training protocols afterwards. But this is a good way to relieve some tension and some pressure before you move on to some kind of bigger movement.